Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Thank you to Konsuri 2023 for giving us the opportunity to present our paper. My name is Norma Zatu Akmal Desa. Today I will talk about empowering women as parliamentary leaders in Malaysian politics. Sidang Wanita's impact on Malaysian politics and gender equality in action. This will be the topic that we will cover in our presentation. So gender equality and the empowerment of women have gained increased recognition as fundamental components of sustainable development and including governance. So in many parts of the world, including Malaysia, women have made significant strides in various sectors, breaking barriers and contributing to societal progress. So nevertheless, the political arena remains an area where gender disparities persist, particularly in terms of women's representation and participation. So promoting women's leadership and practical engagement is crucial for advancing gender equality. So the Penang Women Development Corporation, PWDC, focuses on economic development and women's empowerment through various activities and initiatives aiming to increase women's full and equal participation in social and economic life. There are three objectives of this paper: to study the role of women serving as members of parliaments and state assembly member and their potential impact on these interconnected dimensions. Second, to understand the descriptive analysis of the demographic characteristics of the people who involved in Sidang Wanita Pulau Pinang 2021. To explore how Sidang Wanita, a division of the Penang Women Development Corporation, as a case study, this research undertakes a comprehensive exploration of the challenges, opportunities, and far-reaching impact of women's participations in key parliamentary and state assembly leadership roles. Scope of this study: a comprehensive descriptive analysis of the demographic frequency data gathered during Sidang Wanita 2 in year 2021, hosted by the Penang Women Development Corporation (PWDC). The significance as a proud foundation to understand the program's reach and impact. It helps identify trends related to the age, educational background, and geographic distribution of participants, shedding light on which demographics are actively engaging with the program. The World Resource Institute in 1994 emphasized the connection between sustainable development and women's equality, stating that sustainable development cannot be achieved without women's empowerment. In 2016, Malaysia was ranked as 111 out of 145 countries in the index, a significant decline from its 2006 ranking of 72. So the lower score in the political dimensions of the index is particularly notable and reflects the lack of women in leadership and decision-making positions in Malaysia. Historically, women in Malaysia have been actively engaged in political and social causes. The struggle for independence from colonial rule witnessed the participation of women activists who play vital roles in the fight for nationhood. Previous studies have highlighted the persistent gender disparities in political representation and decision-making positions. They have also identified barriers such as cultural norms, socio-economic factors, and structural obstacles that hinders women full participation in politics. Women in Parliament and State Assembly seats in Malaysia. In the 4th general elections, 252 women candidates out of 2,333 parliamentary and state seats. So only 92 women elected representatives. In the 15th general elections, 182 women candidates out of 942 parliamentary seats. Only 31 women elected representatives. So for this study, we use quantitative approach. We use survey where we create questionnaire using Google form. We choose 100 participants and staff of Penang Women Development Corporation that involved with Sidang Wanita 2 in 2021. We distribute the survey through WhatsApp group of Sidang Wanita 2, and we used SPSS 21 to analyze the data. Only the demographic analysis is reported for this paper. The result that we got, according to the gender, 78 are female, represent 76.9%, and 23 of male, 23.1%. So it signifies a notable gender disparity in the compositions of the study's participants. It suggests that women are more inclined to participate in or engage with the subject matters of the study, which could be related to women's active involvement in the areas of focus. Depending on the research objectives, it may be necessary to employ targeted recruitment strategies to ensure a more balanced representation of genders, especially if the topic under investigation has gender-specific implications. As this is Sidang Wanita, so mainly the participants all are women, so that's why we see that more females answer this survey. According to the race, 88.1% are Malay, 55.9% are Chinese, 5% are Indian, and 1% from Borneo. So this finding might indicate that prevalence of Malays in the region where the study was conducted. It means that during the survey, most of the respondents are from the Malay. There is also a notable presence of Chinese and Indian individuals among the workforce, though in smaller numbers compared to the Malay group. Single individuals from Borneo may be linked to the organization's inclusive policies and practices that attract a wide range of talents. Since the PWTC is situated in Penang, maybe it's very difficult for the people from the Sabah and Sarawak to involve with this Sidang Wanita. It also highlights the relevance of fostering an inclusive work environment that values and respects individuals from various racial and ethnic backgrounds. The age between 18 until 24 is 74.3%, 25 to 30 years old is 3.8%, 31.35-year-olds is 3%, 41 to 45 year old is 3%, and above 51-year-old is 3%. The gap between the age, it means that there is no respondent at the age participate during the studies. So the prevalence of respondents in the 18 to 24 years old age group suggests a strong representation of individuals who are in the process of transition from education to the workforce. Their participation in the study indicates an interest in and engagement with topics related to their professional development and possibly their career aspirations. The age groups of 31 until 35 years, 41 until 45 years, and those above 51 years each consists of only 3 respondents, collectively constituting a mere 3% of the sample size. So this implies that this survey did not effectively capture the perspective of individuals in more advanced stages of their careers or those who may be closer to retirement age. So it shows that Sidang Wanita is more attracted to the young woman or the young people compared to those who maybe already have families and they are busy with their families. Academic levels, 56.7% have a STPM matriculation or A-level, 31% have bachelor degree, and 4% has SPM. This suggests that a substantial proportion of the respondents are in the phase of preparing for or transition into tertiary education. So the group represents individuals who have completed their undergrad studies and have obtained a bachelor's degree, indicates a sizable presence of respondents who have progressed further in their educational journey. The presence of respondents at various education levels enriches the study potential for providing insights into different stages of educational and career development. Monthly incomes. So the data shows that this indicates that a significant portions of the study participants falls within a lower income bracket, where 60.4% have below than 1,500 ringgit income per month. The finding regarding income distribution aligns with the demographic characteristics of the majority of respondents, who are predominantly between the ages of 21 and 30 and possess a high level of education. This correlation suggests that income levels may be influenced by factors such as age, education, and career stage, which are often interlinked. Understanding the income distribution is essential for contextualizing the study's finding. It provides insights into the socio-economic diversity among respondents, which can be crucial when examining topics related to career aspirations, financial well-being, and access to opportunities. So contributions of these studies, where it sheds light on the dynamic landscape of gender and political participation, focusing on the empowerment of women in Malaysian politics, particularly within the unique context of Sidang Wanita. Implications of this paper: the significant representation of female respondents coupled with the gender imbalance observed highlights the relevance and impact of initiatives aimed at empowering women in political leadership roles. So we recommended that initiatives like Sidang Wanita can continue to serve as powerful vehicles for gender equality in action, empowering women as parliamentary leaders and fostering a more inclusive and equitable political landscape in Malaysia. Thank you. We are welcome any questions from the audience. Thank you.